Alright y'all, so I just got done doing my hair. I did some knotless with triangle parts in the front and square parts in the back. Parts in the back. And I recently saw some videos with people with curled ends on braids, so I wanted to give it a try. From the video that I watched, I'll link it below. It's by Camile Vlogs. She used regular braiding hair, I believe, and then she used flexi rods and then dipped it in hot water and the ends were curled. So I wanted to give that method a try. Alright, so I used the Dollar Tree edge wax. And then I'm going to use some of this Lotta Body coconut and shea oil foaming mousse on my parts because the edge wax does leave it a little white. So some oil or some mousse will probably get rid of that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is put flexi rods on the ends of these braids. So in Camille's video, she took some braids, probably like 5 or 6, and then did them all on one rod tightly. So I'm going to try doing that. Maybe I should use less braids per rod than that front portion. All right, so let's move on to a different size because I'm running out of green. Green is the smallest size I have. I got all my flexi rods from Dollar Tree. I know beauty supply stores probably have them, but I haven't like thought about getting some when I went to a beauty supply store. I just always get them from Dollar Tree, so. Honestly, I probably should cut because they might be too long. Like these back ones, the first braids I did, I don't know, they might need a bit of trimming. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. Today is July 3rd. Okay, they didn't cut very neatly, but it'll be all right. Kind of just go down like that. Okay, I'm just looking in the mirror trying to make these a little neater. Okay, y'all, this is another day. I had to pop in real quick and show you the method that I use to cut the back pieces. So you're going to take a braid that's chunky like this one. You are going to pull it apart a bit where it's back to the 3 pieces of the braid that you did. 1, about 2, and 3. And then what you're going to do is take the thinnest part or the longest part, and you're going to cut the rest off. Then you're going to cut upward into the hair. I gotta kind of look at it. To basically shape it into the end of a regular braid, you're gonna take about 1/3 of the piece, cut it at the rubber band. Then what you're gonna do is cut upward to kind of form a normal end shape for a braid. See that? Make sure you cut it all the way up and around too if you need to. But now you see how it's more skinny and small. And for this one, I'm gonna have to go through and cut it again. This isn't really the best tutorial. It's kind of just me trying things, but okay. Now it's more feathered at the end. You see what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's what I did. Seems every braid is caught though. Now that I remember the video that I saw, she did cut the ends after doing the dipping. So yeah, I'm about to go downstairs, boil some water, put it in a mop bucket, dip my ends, come back. So stay tuned. All right, I got my towel ready. I got the water boiling and I'm about to dip my hair. All right, time to go blow dry it, I guess. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. Ooh, I think it worked. Could be tighter, so I might leave these overnight. Could be tighter, so these gonna do overnighter. All right, so let's re-roll those and let them sit overnight. They are still wet, like up in there, but it is what it is. Like, a win is a win. Let's put this in a big bonnet. That way my head can generate some heat on its own. And then we'll take it out tomorrow, which is July 4th. All right, y'all, it's the next day, moment of truth. And I do have on, I'll tell you what. So we're going to see if these set well overnight. I slept in the flexi rods and you were different kind of strong to sleep in a flexi rod. Let me stop. But flexi rods are hard to sleep in though. So let's see. I'm gonna do all these. We do have a curl, so let's keep going around the head. I kind of want them to be bob length, to be honest, because I didn't want them to be too long. I don't really like long braids. Like, I don't like when they're like here. Like, I don't like braids that are too long usually, so I did like a bob length, hopefully. These still are a little bit damp. Some of them didn't really curl as well. All right, the ones to the back of my head didn't curl as well, but the ones to the front did. So yeah, smaller flexi rods is the way to go. As you can see, the thicker ones kind of just give you the wave. I mean, I wonder if I could go over these with like a curling iron or like a flat iron, give it some flat iron curls, but yeah. These ones were harder to dip my head too. So I'm not really too mad. Like, I'm around the house today because it's the 4th of July on a Friday. So yeah, these kind of are just wavy in the back because they didn't get as much heat. They didn't get as much direct water or water at all. I don't know. I haven't reviewed the footage yet, but they got a wave to them, so that's okay. It's better than nothing. All right, and then we're almost at my last one, and then I'll show you a close-up. And I did like a pop of blue because I didn't want to just do all black. And all right, so let me pull them all to the front and show you the final result. Hopefully you can see it good because my shirt color, not bad, I'd say, for my first attempt at hot water set curls on braids. Let me take you off the tripod. Okay, here's how they look. As you can see, some are waves, the front is curls. I like the fact that the front is curls. I want it to kind of be like a bob, so I might go through and like trim the ends real quick. Or let me turn to the back and see. Yeah, I'm gonna trim some real quick. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it down. I don't know what I wanna do really. Next time I do know I'm gonna do this shorter though. I do appreciate the front ones. I probably wrap them tighter because, you know, they're closer to my face, so they're easier to work with. All right, it's a little more uniform now. I don't really want to cut no more. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to do a half up, half down per usual for me? Yeah, I think that's going to be what I do. I do like the slight curl though. Like I said, I'm just glad it did something. So we're going to take some surrounding my face and move them to the back and sides because I don't like having braids and stuff on my ears. Gonna do that and then make sure the ones on the top aren't sticking up. I'm gonna use this little blue band. And like I said, I do have rubber bands on the ends. So this is our final style. I'm gonna put on some earrings. 4th of July. It was twilight on the 4th of July. It's not twilight though. So final look for today. Probably gonna leave it like this till I take them out. I don't like having hair like all in my face. I'm not really a braid bob type person. When my hair is loose, I don't think I really like it down either. I like having it pulled back so that way I can breathe, you know. So yeah. But all right, so yep, final style. We got some curl action, so I'm glad. And I will try curled again. I'll probably just buy some curled braiding hair next time, or either buy some smaller flexi rods. All right, y'all, I'm back with the update. I've left some ends and flexi rods for a few days, so now they have more body to them. There's still a few that aren't, but we're just gonna ignore those or re-roll them if needed with the flexi rods. But it looks better to me now. It looks a little bit more, you know, wavy, curly, so that's better. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.